You're watching Newsday TV. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ken Bufa. A Long Island teacher charged with raping a student pleaded not guilty today. Police say 60-year-old William Spurl allegedly had a sexual relationship with a female student back in 2020. Cops arrested the Deer Park man at Eastern Suffolk BOCES yesterday. Spurl's lawyer told reporters that his client has additional ties to the community.
So my client is a pillar of the community. He's been a deacon of his church for the last 17 years. And as of right now, we are going to thoroughly investigate these allegations.
Police say the encounters occurred when the victim was 16 years old. The judge set bail at $200,000 and bond at $300,000. Spurl has been ordered to stay away from the student. And only in Newsday, a Nassau probation officer was fired this morning. Sources tell Newsday Matthew Albertson was having an inappropriate sexual relationship with someone he was supervising. Officials found hundreds of texts between the two and have launched an investigation. He's not currently facing criminal charges. And Narcan will be available over the counter. Narcan's maker says the spray will be on pharmacy shelves, grocery stores, and online. There were over 700 opioid overdose deaths on Long Island last year. They're expected to hit shelves in early September. First day of school jitters for some, but not for all. Sherry Einhorn spoke to some students starting the new school year in Jericho today.
Good morning. Welcome back. We're going to tie that shoe. How was your summer?
It's August and technically still summertime, but it's also the first day of school for students here in Jericho.
Welcome back.
This district, always the first of Long Island's 124 to start classes. Are you excited?
Yes.
Olivia Valadas was apparently so excited she couldn't sleep last night.
She kind of, walked over to my bed a couple of times asking, is ready? Is they ready? No. We have a couple hours to get some rest, And then I should put her back to the bed. And then here we are. 1, 2, 3, smile.
There were lots of pictures.
I'm excited because I like gym and...
Is gym your favorite class?
Yes.
What is your next favorite class?
Art.
I know you.
And lots of feelings. Vinci Wong's middle daughter, Brielle, is starting kindergarten. She's totally fine, but Mom, a little less okay.
She's always the one who comforts me. She'll be like, I'll be okay. I will hold your hand. I will kiss your hand. You'll be fine, and I'll be fine. And that's when I start crying the most.
Let's roll out that Play-Doh.
Today is really all about getting to know each other, making new friends and making connections, and really just enjoying being together in the building.
In addition to all of the excitement here today, there was also nervousness. We got this great advice from an older student who had this to say to the younger ones.
New students, just don't be scared. It's not like this school isn't bad or anything. All of the teachers are really caring, and the students will tell you where to go and stuff.
Great advice.
Come on in.
In Jericho, I'm Sherry Einhorn, Newsday TV.
Solid advice. Now, a closed-down catering hall is having an auction. Chateaubriand is auctioning off everything in the building. We're talking chairs, tables, decor, to kitchen equipment, and even the elevators. The Carl Place Catering Hall closed last year after being in business for 44 years. The auction will be held on October 2nd. And a decades-old Italian restaurant in Long Beach has closed. Stephen's Pasta on Park Ave was in business since 1989. Chef partner Stephen Guasco tells Newsday he's reached retirement age and is ready for the next life adventure. The chef and his partner also own Fresco Creperie in Long Beach, which they have no plans on closing. And more than 400,000 people in Florida and Georgia have lost power from Hurricane Idalia. You're looking at some of the flooding in Tampa here on your screen from earlier today. Now, Idalia has now weakened to a tropical storm. Airports in the region reopened this afternoon. And here's Hurricane Franklin making landfall in the Dominican Republic. Long Island beaches are closed from the effects of this Category 2 storm. The National Weather Service is warning of high surf, dangerous rip currents, and beach erosion. All right, let's take a look at your Long Island weather. We have mostly cloudy skies tonight and tomorrow. Some more cloudy skies, but I don't see rain. So let's take a closer look at tomorrow. You can see we're out of the wet stuff. Mostly cloudy all day, but again, it's going to be at least dry.
Long Island weather is brought to you by the Canine Center.
Today we're looking at Gridiron Greats, Newsday's top 100 high school football players lists. Carissa Kellerman has a story you'll see only in Newsday.
It's not every day you get to do something like this. It's really special.
Newsday's top 100 football players put on their game day jerseys for the first time and headed to our studio for a photo shoot.
I seen the guys last year, they were taking their picture and everything, so I always wanted that to be me.
He sent me a text, told me that I made the list with him and one other kid, and it was a great feeling. I was with my family, you know, we celebrated, and we got back to work the next day.
Seeing the guys last year, Tommaso and Trevor, I know they got it last year. It's nice to be considered up there with them.
First time getting picked for something, so it was exciting. Put on the jersey early, it's fun.
1, 2, and 3.
I haven't had my jersey on in a couple months, so I decided to put it on.
When you put the jersey on, you're one step closer to game day, and that's what we're all waiting for.
It's special. I've never done anything like this before, so it means a lot to me.
In Melville, Carissa Kellerman, Newsday TV.
Now to read more about the top 100, go to Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. The Hampton Classic Horse Show is bringing world-class riders, shopping, and celebs to Long Island. Elisa DiStefano has this story.
It's the most prestigious horse show in the country. Here's what you need to know about the Hampton Classic.
The 48th annual Hampton Classic is underway, bringing local equestrians and elite athletes to Bridgehampton.
First of all, we have more horses than we've ever had. The Hampton Classic is unique when it comes to horse shows because we have such a great atmosphere. We have a lot of people who come who aren't necessarily horse people.
There's a lot to do on the world-class 60-acre showground.
Every day they have a different special event for families. I'm so lucky because I'm here on Animal Adoption Day.
From local puppies to ponies.
We're able to give back to a community that's given me so much, hopefully get the word out about adoption and showcase the great animals and the great horses that are looking for homes.
On the grounds, families can also find food options.
And there is so much good shopping here.
There are more than 70 shops in the boutique garden,
with many horse-inspired gifts. Here's something most people don't get to see. This is where you'll find some of the real stars of the show. Capote, you deserve a treat. One of the champions.
So Capote ended up being grand champion of the local pro division.
And this is where Capote hangs out with the other horses.
Here.
Okay. It looks like they have a whole horsey spa happening back over there.
So the horses get groomed every day. They get baths.
Look at this face. You are so beautiful. The champion! Yes, we're talking about you.
Watch prize-winning horses and the nation's best equestrian athletes in more than 200 competitions in 6 show rings, leading up to the big $425,000 Grand Prix prize.
It is quiet in here today, but on Grand Prix Sunday, this VIP tent will be full of fashionable hats, flowers, and fanfare.
And the grandstand will be full of fans too.
This is a special show. This is, sort of steeped in tradition and history. It's a show that everybody wants to compete at. It's an amazing horse show on all different levels and something for everybody in every level.
For Newsday TV, Elisa DiStefano.
Now to read more about the Hampton Classic, go to Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
In this day and age of social media and of misinformation everywhere you look, it's so critical for my work to come from a respected, trusted source where readers know they can trust it day in and day out.
Newsday, covering Long Island like no one else can.
You're watching Newsday TV. I'm Ken Buffa. Thank you so much for joining us. We leave you now with a look at your 7-day forecast.